So, we're finally here, and I can't believe I'm about to say goodbye. This entire time. It's hard letting go sometimes, you know? Like, having a thing that brings you comfort and just, you know, makes you feel good and, you know, all that shit. It's been an amazing experience with Beastars. It's been a roller coaster of emotion and so much more that I didn't expect I would get out of a manga like this. It's just been relevant and a blessing in so many ways. And I'm grateful to have experienced it, you know? So, yeah, let's send our wolf boy off. We have a beautiful color page right here, so Haru popped the question. I wonder how Legosi's gonna respond to Haru's proposal. Legosi, say something. Well, are you gonna say yes? The last chapter of the Animal Youth drama. Oh, that's sick. We have a color page of everyone here. All the main players of this, of Beastars. It's so beautiful. You see Riz here, Goin, Yafia, Gosha, even Legom is over there. Ogumo with his little halo, Ibuki. Where's Tim? Guess Tim's not there. Guess Tim couldn't make it. Oh well. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so let's jump into it. This is so, man, it's like, man, Paru really knows how to hit you in the feels, and this is only the second page. All these characters that we've grown attached to, that we love, they're here cheering you on. You're at the home stretch. They're here to see you off. It's not goodbye forever. It's bye for now, right? Welcome to Beastars chapter 196, the final chapter, the story of a wolf and a rabbit. Ah, here we go. I can feel a breeze behind my legs. How will Legosi respond to Haru's determination? I feel like I'm in my own climate when she's around. Well, then how long are you gonna keep your mouth shut? Haru, look at my tail. This proposal, I just can't take it. He's overjoyed. Even if you get angry with me, even if you cry, my tail keeps wagging. You've never heard of such a disagreeable marriage, have you? A wolf and a rabbit, male and female. It can be difficult to understand each other sometimes. Even so, I want to get closer to you. Even a little, and my tail wags. I want us to experience life together as different species. Legosi's just the man, isn't he? That's a Uno reverse. He pretty much just said, I want you to marry me. I want us to be together. So, let's see. Is that supposed to be a proposal? Yeah, I guess. Don't just switch our roles like that. My heart is beating so fast. Legosi has done it again, taking years off my life. Small animals have such a fast heartbeat already, and my heart will give out even faster if I stay with Legosi. Look, this thing's beating out of control. A wolf and a rabbit. I'm sure it won't just end happily. The relationship we have as a different species will still, regardless of the situation, require us to put everything we have on the line. Well, about that, Legosi's been putting his life on the line since he met you. Pretty much. It all started with Haru. So the question is Haru willing to meet Legoshi where he's at? Because right now, Legoshi is pretty much self-actualized as a person. Does he have it all figured out? No. But, you know, he has the basics down. He did what he set out to do. He has enough money to take care of him and Haru. Well, yeah, to support a life with both him and Haru. He's pretty much set for life because of the rest of the stipend that he got from Yafia for apprehending Melon, right? And he has his criminal record expunged, right? Legoshi has freedom, right? He has assets, he has status now. It's like, how does Haru measure up to that? Legoshi thinks the world of Haru. She loves him. I mean, you know, Legoshi loves Haru to pieces. Will Haru be willing to put her insecurities aside and meet Legoshi where he's at? Because we understand that she feels inadequate, right? She feels like she got left behind at some point. She's absolutely right. Her insecurity is justified. But she wants to be his equal, right? And this entire time, Legoshi's been chasing Haru, doing things for Haru, making sure Haru is okay, attending to Haru's needs, everything. He's based his entire, all of his actions around Haru, right? And I feel, in order for Haru to be the Legoshi's equal, that it's her turn. The autonomy that she wanted so bad, it's her turn to chase Legoshi. She wants to chase and she wants to be chased. That's healthy. That's a healthy back and forth, instead of it just leaning too far in one direction, which is what Legoshi was pushing towards, right? He wasn't doing it on purpose. He means well. He's very good-natured and good-hearted, but inexperienced when it comes to love. But the heart wants what the heart wants, and he wants Haru. He doesn't care about anything else but her. And we love Legoshi for that. It's awesome. Here I come. Don't crouch. I want to keep you hard to reach. Yes! See, that's why Haru's best girl. That's it. She's gonna meet Legoshi where he's at. She's taking control now. It's that role reversal. Legoshi is her prey now. Right? She has to make that climb. Has to sacrifice something to get to where Legoshi is at. She's happy to do it. It's the least she can do, right? And I like to see that from Haru. She pretty much wants to be like Juno. She wasn't blessed with the body of a strong animal. But hey, that's just her circumstance, right? And she's doing the best with working with what she has. You know? The circumstance she was born into. And Legoshi loves her because of who she is, right? Because she's Haru. He doesn't want any rabbit or anyone else. He just wants Haru. That's awesome. This is awesome to see. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, what's this? Go smoke in the smoking lounge. But the windows are open. No means no. This is not the back alley market, you know. Sorry. So what happened here? Going transferred his clinic in the back alley market to the psychiatric department of a university hospital. Huh, so he's just back in society now. Man, speaking of the back alley market, I guess this is just a loose end that's not going to get brought up. Nothing got solved. Sure, the back alley market was destroyed and, abolished. They're trying to, if anything, I feel like things are going to be weirder now and tougher. They're trying to censor the word meat, right? The back alley market got destroyed, so that means there's gonna be new waves of crime across the city because of these carnivores are going through meat withdrawal. Not everyone is hand in hand, right? Hopefully we get someone with power that's able to make changes that benefit both carnivores and herbivores, right? Because I said before, a perfect solution would be to not a perfect solution, but a decent solution would be to take the taboo off of eating meat. Legacy came to respect life, even if it was dead, right? To understand where the meat was coming from, that gives the carnivores the sustenance they need, because carnivores need meat. That is a biological fact, and there's no avoiding that. But they live in a society where they do everything in their power to avoid those harsh truths, right? In reality, similar to Melon's mom, they just want to stay in their bubble and not being challenged and not challenge the status quo. That can only work for so long. And it's sad because I've always said Goheen is the real Beastars of this series. We've seen like long before the hand-holding scene, we've seen payoff. Like what Goheen was doing was not for nothing. It did matter. His work did matter. So I'm curious to see how he's gonna cope now that he's back at university. Anyway, but I don't think I will be seeing much of anything. This is the very last chapter ever, so yeah. Let's see. Now we're in room 701. I found Legacy stuff. He's just so messy. Doing one last cleanup before graduation from Cherryton Academy. You know Jack is gonna wear that sock. It's from Legacy. You know Jack is gonna wear his stuff. The Cherryton boys. Let me give it to him. We promised to meet up next week. Let's see. Jack, going to Dodome, the hardest university, determined to make a difference for dog breeds. Nice. Let us come too. Of course. Let's all go to Beast Strike together then. Oh, my heart melts. I love the 701 boys. And I wish we got more of Jack and Legacy's relationship. Jack is also a character that has been underutilized. Like, the entire thing, Jack's knowledge about their society could have been put to so much more use than what it actually was. Like, we learned about the carnivore herbivore war through Jack, right? And that history is only reserved for, like, you know, the smartest students, like, in the class, which just so happens to all be dogs because they were genetically, like, genetically selected to be the way that they are, right? So that whole plot line with the carnivore herbivore war didn't really go anywhere. I wish it was a little bit more relevant. And that Will is a troll. Why did it even get introduced if it wasn't gonna... The solution it offered wasn't really a solution. Come to think of it, nothing really got resolved. What the heck? It's like we went through all that trouble and it just doesn't feel satisfying. Like there's so many loose ends. Who knows? Maybe Beastars will show up in another form and continue the story in some way, but it's like, I don't know. It's imperfect. I didn't expect it to be perfect, but I didn't expect it to be like this. Messy. Yeah, but oh well. Anyway, we got Peanut here. Man, that Will was a troll. And then wait a minute. Where was Q during, 9? Where was Q during all of this? She didn't appear again. She got yeeted out of existence along with Rokume and the 500 cornered rats. Nowhere to be seen when they were needed. Let's see. Cherryton School reinstated the interspecies education system after the press conference from former star student Louis. I'm gonna miss Bill and the other senpai when you guys graduate. Hey, you can fool girls, but you can't fool me. Crimea River. That's awesome. The Shock Egg chapter was actually one of the better chapters of Beastars. It's really thought-provoking, and it got much needed development from Bill and the rest of these guys right here. So I love that. They're still, after all of it, they're all still friends. And we're seeing what's it called? A net positive from Louis' press conference. They reinstated the interspecies education system. So maybe that is to show that things are happening around them for the better, right? It's not all bad, because last we saw Cherryton, it was in a state of disarray, and it was more segregated than it's ever been, right? Super uncomfortable place to be at, but glad that's getting better. I just wish we saw more of Animal Society, and specifically how, like, Louis and Legacy have affected society for the better. You know? I just wish we saw the result, the actual tangible results of that. Because in my opinion, I think the city is worser than it was. Right? Because you don't just carnivores and herbivores have been tolerating each other to live as peaceful of a coexistence as they can, but their social bubble just got popped, and worldviews are being challenged, and things they thought they could just avoid are coming to the light, and it's never just easy. Relationships are complex. They're just that complex. It's never just like, it's never that simple. Anyway, let's see. The Hidden Condo. The Hidden Condo began major repairs thanks to a large donation from Legacy, his reward from the police. Did he use his money to just fix this place? Interesting. Oh, look at that. The 500 cornered rats. Thank you for the food. Retired as Beastar living with the 500 cornered rats, Yafia. Yeah, thanks for the food. Ah. Yafia, there's another former back alley market resident going berserk on the 3rd Street. What? Let's go. What about dinner later? Yet without saying, he became a vigilante to protect the city after the back alley market was demolished. And he still keeps in touch with Gosha. Aw, they're still talking. That's awesome. And there are 2 pictures of his deceased loved ones now. I thought it was just one with Liano. Or maybe I missed that before. So yeah, Yafia's a vigilante. So my question is, who took over for Yafia now? Like, thematically speaking, Louis makes the most sense to be the Beastar, but I don't think that's the case, because he's running Horn's conglomerate, even though that was his father's goal for him to become the Beastar. It's not like it's still not possible, but in Legacy hasn't said anything about his status. He just said he just got his record erased, and Legacy doesn't really care about becoming the Beastar anyway. So it would make thematic sense for Juno to eventually get the Beastar title. She's still in high school right now, but when she graduates, perhaps, because Lou is a Beastar candidate, and Juno's just as popular as he was, being a first year and all. So that makes sense. That it might eventually just be her. And plus, the name of the series is called Beastars, and that was only plot relevant once, and even then, that didn't really, like, I don't know, I feel like they weren't self-actualized as what they were supposed to be, really, because that was only in the context and the confines of the back alley market during the turf war, and that came super late, by the way. So it's like, why even have it? Because how I viewed it initially, my old prediction was that Louis would be on the inside of Anima Society, whereas Legos, running things politically, where Legacy would be on the outskirts, doing pretty much like Goeen's work, since he's pretty much his apprentice. So it doesn't seem like that came to pass at all, and Yafia's still fighting crime. So there's a vacuum now. Who's going to become the new Beastar? Maybe that really just didn't matter. Actually, I'm going to go with that. Maybe it just didn't matter, because the real Beastars was the friends we made along the way, I guess. I don't know anymore. It's just so rushed. But maybe it just makes sense under the context that Legoshi doesn't care about the titles, so neither should we. He only cared about fighting Melon and putting an end to it so he can live a simple life with Haru, because that's what Legoshi wants. He wants a simple life. It's Louis, Horn's Conglomerate's second success, Safari Magazine. He's on the cover of Safari Magazine? Our boss is a cover boy now. Huh? Where's the pinup? Business magazines don't have those, Shishigumi tried to be models prisoners to shorten their sentence, but their efforts backfired and it was extended by 5 years. Classic Shishigumi. Oh, and Louis has a pair of glasses now that look like Ibuki and his father, Oguma. Looks great. But still a long way from becoming the stag that deserves these glasses. Louis became the new president of Horn's Conglomerate. His conference raised the company's reputation. His management is on point. Of course it is. Louis has his shit on lock. Awesome, though. I ordered these boxes of Safari Magazine. Let's display them all over the house and headquarters. That seems excessive, Azuki. Also, why don't we go to the museum once in a while as a married couple? It's peaceful out there. Well, it doesn't benefit our company, but that sounds fine. See, I like how Azuki is meeting Louis halfway. Like, she's doing her duty, right? As a, as an arranged marriage partner. And what she really wants is to get a healthy heir who will eventually succeed the company. Right? If anything were to happen to Louis, she's just securing the future by doing her duty. She's just a reflection of what Louis was supposed to be, but he had a lot more independence, because he was brought up in misfortune and poverty, and he understands the other side of things in ways Azuki doesn't, because she was sheltered her entire life and born into a rich family. So these are just the different circumstances. You can see how they clash, but that doesn't mean they're not willing to work together for a common goal. So I like that I feel like Louis isn't a sellout here. I was a little upset before, that just slightly, that he didn't go for Juno, but I totally got it. And this is completely in character for Louis. And I like where his character is. I like where his character ended up at. It just seems like a proper conclusion to everything. Because I'm not really shipping for anyone. Except for Haru and Legoshi, because that's the main relationship I've been invested in. Because it's the driving point of the series, so why wouldn't I be? But yeah. This is, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Louis, though. It's looking suave, man. Alright. Oh. Haru made it to the top. Why is this panel doing things to me? See, it's supposed to be an innocent thing, but then we get this right here. Her stepping on his pants and pulling his pants down just a little bit. Come on, stop it. Just a little bit of fan service for good time's sake. But yeah, I like the sketchy nature of this panel too. Anyway, Haru, I'm falling, hold me. And squeezes her. Too tight, be more gentle. See, if I climb on you like this, you don't have to crouch, right? Then I win. Ow, your claws. Sorry. What the? Is that carnivore going berserk? Hey, wolf, let her go. Of course, that's just the... This is one of those things where Legosi's gonna have to learn to deal with the prejudice and, you know, preconceived notions and whatnot. But the thing about that is, Legosi's strong enough to deal with it now. He's much more capable of handling himself. So, yeah, he's a strong wolf and he's worthy. Legosi honestly just deserves the world. He's one of the best protagonists that I've seen in a long time. A very long time. Even if he is dumb sometimes, but we love him for it, right? Let her go. Wolf. Let's see. We're actually dating. Is this... Wow. This is how it ended. Huh. Let's keep on living hand in hand. Thank you for 4 years of reading. Sheesh. For the people who started this early, like from the very beginning, because I've only done this for a year. Like, I started in May of last year. Yeah, so we've really come full circle, haven't we? Oh, jeez. Yeah, May of 2020. Now it's 2021. June 2021. June 13th, 2021. Sheesh. It's been a wild ride. It's over. I can't believe it's finally over for me now. It's been... I'm trying to find my words. That I'm not trying to get emotional, but it's really been fun, and I'm grateful that I actually had the opportunity to do this. It's not often that I find like media or you know, stories that move me a lot these days. And let me tell you, nothing has come close to getting a response out of me in the way that Beastars has. It's been so true to real life, and it's also been respectful in a way I haven't seen portrayed by anything else. It's weird, man. I didn't expect to go into a series with talking animals and come out with all these feelings, but that's just the nature of it. I truly am grateful. It's been fun. It's like saying goodbye to a friend. Like, for the longest time, Beastars has been like, for a whole year, Beastars has been like my comfort. Like, I don't know, it's just like a happy place, and sometimes a sad place, and a confused place, and, you know, all the emotions there, right? It's been something that gets me through the night. Like, if those nights I couldn't sleep, I'd wake up and, you know, go to my chair, open up a chapter, and just, you know, read Beastars while talking to you guys about it. So it's been really fun, and I'm grateful. I really am. So it's been fun, and I hope you had fun. I really do. I hope you enjoy my content and how I've done things, and yeah, it's goodbye, right? Well, it's not forever. It's not gonna be forever. In fact, it's not even really a goodbye. It's more of a see you later. So I hope you enjoyed, and whatever I do, I hope you'll be there for it. And yeah, I'll see you then.